Well, what's going on here, young man?
Oh God, Dad, you're home early.
Yeah, I come home early to find my son smoking the devil's lettuce. What's wrong with you?
Dad, I got to be honest with you. I'm ashamed. It's because I'm doing awful in school. I failed my calculus test. Jenny broke up with me, and then Jeremy he came to school with a joint, and we smoked it behind class during lunch. And I finally felt okay. I thought this was going to be the only way for me to feel fine ever again. I know it's not what you wanted, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I disappointed you.
Son, I appreciate you being honest with me. But you have to remember, smoking marijuana is never the answer. Love, family, and organized religion. That's how we win, son. That's all that matters.
You're right, Dad. I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
This is an example of bad parenting. Now, let's see how the situation should be handled.
What the fuck's going on here, huh?
Fuck! Dad, you're
Don't butt Dad me! Why are you smoking in my house?
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Sorry? You're gonna be sorry!
Please don't hit me!
长江长城，黄山黄河，在我心中种下千金。
It's like they're waiting for death to come at any moment.
We all are.
Their age doesn't allow them to have fun.
We're always waiting for death.
Always waiting for it at every time of day. It's not a fun existence to be in, the human one. It's the one we're dealt with and the one we got to deal with. It's like what's his name said? You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Johnny Cash. No,
he did a rendition. I forget. But
this guy.
Yeah. But a funny thing, whenever I hear that song, and he gets to the part where it says, it's like, you got to learn to play the Game Boy. If you're going to learn to play the Game Boy, you're going to learn to play it right. And I always imagine like an actual Game Boy.
Yeah, that's the first thing I imagine when you said Game Boy. Right, when you first said the word Game Boy, I'm like, oh yeah, Game Boy. Yeah.
I think I saw it might have been a video on like iFunny, where it's like
my God,
it was like the audio was like, if you're gonna play the Game Boy, and then like put a picture of a Game Boy, and then
so
I was like, yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Is iFunny? You could still download that?
I think so, but it's probably a shell of its former self. The iFunny I remember, the iFunny I was on, I was there before they had like subscriptions. You could follow people.
What about Vine? We were there.
Yeah, I was. But before Vine, I was really on Vine, but I saw the Vines on YouTube and like other places that would like play Vine. You'd see them elsewhere.
I get so much joy every time I'm scrolling somewhere like on TikTok or Instagram, and then I see like a Vine channel or a Vine page come up. Like, remember the good days, and then it just makes me feel old, and then I start wallowing in self pity, and then I eat a donut to feel better because sugar and fats make you forget about stuff.
Yeah, it's a good way to repress feelings.
That's how the government's keeping us down, putting all the bad stuff in all the cheap food.
Yeah, they're putting the adrenochrome in all our food.
Is that true?
No.
What is that?
Adrenochrome is like when that's like the conspiracy theorists. That's what they were getting from like baby stem cells. They're like the siphon the adrenochrome and
like they're taking it from the babies.
Yeah, or it was like dead baby fetuses. They're like stem cells from the fetuses, and like adrenochrome was like the chemical within stem cells that let them like regenerate and like help like muscle growth, whatever. So they were trying to. It's like they're harvesting babies for adrenochrome. Mm-hmm.
When was this?
A few years ago, probably around the 2016 election. That was when that was when adrenochrome spiked.
But aren't stem cells good for your body? Like if you take them?
Yeah, but then these people they're eating baby fetuses. All right, they're digging the fetuses out of dumpsters. They're going to abortion clinics. They're getting these fetuses and they're eating them. Get the adrenochrome to live forever. They're lizard people.
I wouldn't eat a fetus.
The globalists. Globalist is such a funny word. The globalist.
Globalist. Yeah, that's it rolls off the tongue good. A globalist.
It doesn't even mean anything.
A globe?
What?
That's a word. We break it down. Ist is like a study of something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, global. You study the globe.
Yeah. No, it's like another word for the Illuminati. It's just like the cult that runs the world. Well, kind of, basically, because that's like the New World Order. It's like the cabal of people. That's another Alex Jones word. Cabal, the shadowy cabal of...
What's that?
A cabal is like just like a secret group, like a cult. Not necessarily a cult, but just like a hidden group that's usually up to nefarious or dark deeds. It's a dark cabal.
Oh, it's just like a definition.
A dark cabal of witches. Or like necromancers.
Damn, that's like an old.
Yeah, it's like a murder of crows, a cabal of pedophiles. A cabal. Yeah, it's the cabal of pedophiles. That's another good one.
Oh, so NAMBLA meetings.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. But speaking of that evil, I don't know. There's a couple
What's evil? Your stepdad?
couple places I want to go to. Yeah. Well, no, he's hard and firm, but I wouldn't say evil.
Well, because you like it when he's hard and firm.
Yeah, and
Because it teaches you lessons.
Yeah, it teaches me to a better ways to stay in my place, and that I have a place that should be stayed in. I shouldn't waver outside of the line, stay within the status quo.
I'm sorry, I didn't cheers with you before.
Oh yeah,
before I drank my raspberry lemonade sparkling ice.
Ooh, before I drink my Dr. Pepper and Courvoisier. Because you can mix anything with Dr. Pepper and it tastes good.
You really could. Mustard? I've seen people do it.
One time, literally, I dipped a piece of white bread in Dr. Pepper when I was like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or a child.
Last night.
It was last
I
night.
spent the night with you. You don't have to lie down.
Yeah, but I dipped a piece of bread in there and ate it, and I was like, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. What bread was it?
Yeah, it was probably white bread or like some.
Oh yeah, it's just sugar on sugar.
Exactly. It's just the taste of Dr. Pepper given a physical form. That's all it was.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good though. Like how like sometimes when you go to the bakery or like the bakery section of a grocery store, you see like they have like those little like soft loaves like individually wrapped.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure like if you made a Dr. Pepper like flavored into those loaves because it's so soft and spongy. I bet it would taste pretty good.
Maybe, yeah.
Dr. Pepper loaf.
Yeah,
I'd buy it.
Pepper loaf, yeah. Dr. Pepper loaf, yeah. I certainly would too. It probably would not sell very well.
No,
but limited time release. That's how you know it's good.
Since we're talking about soda, what I've been missing lately, and then this has been really
Crystal Pepsi.
Huh?
Crystal Pepsi.
No, that was 2000.
It was like 1995.
Yeah, it was like 30 years ago. That was before us. It was I'm talking about what I'm missing now, which is my personal Crystal Pepsi. It's my personal Crystal Pepsi, even though it's not. It's
brown Sprite.
No, we don't want anything brown in this country. You've seen it.
Oh.
But then but no, that's just it's just where's my Dr. Pepper Blackberry?
Ooh.
I don't see it anywhere anymore. There were cases of it everywhere when it came out, and I was so excited. But because for the past like 2 months, I've been going to the grocery store, nothing. They either sold out, they're just like, oh, limited time, I'm pulling it back now, which is annoying because. And this is the reason why I think about it, because it's a blackberry, so it's a seasonal fruit. Because Starbucks does that with one of my favorite drinks. I'm not privileged.
Get into the minutia of the fat guy mindset. Because blackberries are a seasonal fruit. Therefore,
well, it's summer. It's summer, and then that's why. Because the blackberry refresher at Starbucks, it's only a summer thing too. So now that's gone because I can't get it anymore.
Yep.
Because I went like 3 days ago, and I was looking at it, I'm like, where is it?
And you slapped the barista so
they
they didn't have it anymore.
Called her a dumb bitch. I'm like, give me my fucking blackberry.
Yep.
None of this raspberry. I want, And then I threw fucking an empty cup at her because I brought it.
I was like, imagine there's liquid in this. Have a bad day.
That's how mad I am. But no, it's just, I think that ultimately that's because it's like a seasonal summer thing. So online, probably someone's fucking hoarding those cases and selling them out.
If you go to Pepsi.com and you buy it direct wholesale.
I miss it. That was like that was the reason I got into drinking soda again, was because of that fucking black. I'm like, I gotta try because I love blackberry.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I gotta try addiction. I bought like 3-4 cases during the time it was like those the tube.
Oh okay.
Well, not the rectangle, not the tube.
Yeah, the 12-pack.
Yeah, 12-pack. Yeah, everybody was drinking them though. I'm like,
they should start selling boxes of it. So like there's a term for beer. It's like a box, and I think it's like a I think it's like a 12 by 12 or it's like a 4 by 4 like cube. So it's like 2 layers of cans.
Oh, but it's like the 4. It's like
so it's like 60. It's like 2 layers of 16, and it's like in like a box. It's like a cube. So you buy like a cube of beer.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Crazy shit.
Well, I mean, they've have wine in boxes, so that's kind of
But they should do that for soda products. Sell them in the cube amount. Some by larger quantities.
You know what they do sell in the soda, like more fat talk, but like because they sell like the big, like that 32. It's like that big fat rectangle, like the 32 pack. You ever see that? It's like because it's like one of the tubes. but it's like another one, and then it's like two stacked on top of it. Like it's like it has the like built-in cardboard handle on it
Damn,
when you
that-
pick up the
Yeah,
box.
that's
You-
probably it. Yeah.
Whatever
It's probably
that
close
is.
to it. Yeah,
That's
to
probably
the
that's
beer
the
cube.
equivalent. That's the
Yeah.
equivalent because that's not a cube, but it's like a big fat rectangle. Well, it's like a chode rectangle. It's not too long.
It's a. I didn't do on geometry. I forget the term for the 3-dimensional for a rectangle. For
it's like a
big,
chest.
It's like a block. You know
Yeah,
what
like
the fuck is it called?
I don't know. It's a fat cube.
It's a yeah.
It's something.
Something.
Speaking of fat stuff, it's just this isn't fat related, but this just popped into my mind right now.
In your fat mind.
In my fat mind, because I saw this the other day. Apparently, there is an anime coming out that's about Hitler if he was like a cute anime girl.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, if he was like a let me see. I think I saved the picture and I sent it to my brother and my girlfriend because I'm like, look at this fuck. I just thought it was so ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing: Japan didn't start getting into the anime style until after they were bombed twice, both Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah.
So, who's to say if Hitler was an anime girl before the advent of anime girls? Who knows where history would be right now? But I can say one thing's for sure: he would be definitely more successful in his ventures as the leader of the Third Reich if he was a hot anime girl.
I'll send you the picture of it. So then, if you want to put it on screen, look at this. There's a anime where Hitler turns into an anime girl.
Yeah, let's see. Did you know the name of it?
No,
Or is it
because
just- okay.
I just saw that. I didn't see that. I don't know if they had posted the name or because I was looking in the comments. I didn't find anything. Maybe because I'm stupid.
Well,
but
who knows? That might just be like an article about like AI or some shit. Because AI is getting to a point where it can like make like I forget what program it is, but there's an AI that can start. They're starting to make it so where it can make television shows and movies for you.
I've
And,
been seeing
and, like,
sitcoms of that.
when like Disney has like licensed out like their IP, so people can make like their own like episodes of like a Toy Story show or whatever. But anything they make is owned by the IP holders, which would be like Disney or whatever. But people can make their own fan made shit. So maybe that's what it is. Someone's gonna use AI to do that, which is just more garbage. But it's
more
something interesting at least to say the least coming out of the AI sphere. If that is the case.
If that is the case, but
If not, this seems like a very groundbreaking anime, and I'm excited to see what it comes with.
I could tell you're very excited.
Yeah, I got
The good thing that plant's there, so no one sees anything.
Yeah, no one sees a little bit of dingus I got poking through here.
It's not fabric. Trust me. Wait.
Yeah, no, that is.
Yeah, definitely not
Yeah,
fabric.
no, that is like I said, a little bit of dingus. It's right there. Speaking a little bit of dingus, I watched a movie recently.
I watched a movie too.
Oh, which featured a little bit of dingus. Well, why don't you talk about your movie first? Because I'm gonna segue back into occultism at the end of mine as well. But
Oh shit!
yeah,
I saw Freakier Friday.
yeah.
I saw Freakier Friday. I never seen the first one. Freaky Friday. It's basically a comedy movie about people switching souls and then finding out the reason why
Switching souls.
switching souls, whatever.
They switch bodies, but I think switching souls would be a whole other existential journey. That'd be fucking nuts. But yeah.
I guess that maybe that is too much.
That's a movie I want to see. Two people
switching
switch
souls.
souls. Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, I saw the movie. It's very funny. They put a modern twist on it with a lot of different things. Lindsay Lohan's still cute, so that's good.
She's like a mom now.
She's like a mom now. She has a daughter, and then she meets some guy, and then the whole thing is like, we're getting married and we're moving somewhere. I don't want to move, and then they fight, and then the guy she's marrying has the daughter too, who's the same age, coincidentally as her daughter.
Oh,
and then
okay,
they
so they're
hate each
gonna-
other in school. They talk
okay.
all the time. They hate each other. Blah blah blah. They're hot. They have accents. I probably shouldn't say they're hot.
What kind of accent?
British.
Hot.
Yeah, British. Yeah, it's good. And then they go through that whole thing again. It's like it's her daughter, and then her mom, and then the stepdaughter from her boyfriend, who all switch bodies.
Oh
this time.
God! That sounds awful.
No, you would think it's awful, but they figure it's weird as shit at first because there's so much people. But once you get used to it,
Who's in the body of Lindsay Lohan?
her daughter.
Oh, fuck! She's not gonna fuck the dad. Because I was thinking, what if it's still Lindsay Lohan and her mom? They switch, and it's like, ooh, she's gonna fuck her daughter's fiance, her son-in-law. That'd be a fun little twist. But
the guy in the first
yeah,
movie who
she's not
wants
gonna
to
do that.
fuck her mom is in there and still wants to fuck her mom.
Oh, okay. I mean, well, it's Jamie Lee Curtis, so yeah, I still want to
Yeah.
fuck her mom. So
Yeah, she's. I'm just saying.
up to here,
Up to here.
up to here, those tits.
Up to here and here. It's just
Crazy. But a good movie overall.
It's a good movie. It's very funny. A lot of It's heartfelt at the end, because we learn to love each other and whatever, and
Does the child in Lindsay Lohan's body ever look into her pants and see a full blown that redhead bush or feel the flow going?
No, but she wants to.
Oh,
No, but
all
let
right.
me go.
No, I'm interested.
Let me tell you before we go on from this. So yeah, her daughter was in her mom's body, and then Lindsay Lohan was in her mom's body, and then her mom was in the British daughter's soul, and then the British daughter's soul was in her mom, Lindsay Lohan's mom's body.
Okay.
You see,
Yeah, I see.
this quadra fuck that's going on.
This this polycule of,
Yeah, this
of souls going on here.
This polycule brew that's going on throughout this whole fucking movie. It's beautiful. Man, I've been talking so much today, my throat's hurting now.
Yeah, we recorded quite a lot today.
That is true. We were at it though. We had good time and everything's good.
Busy boys. Speaking of busy, like I said, I saw a movie.
What movie did you see?
I watched it called You Touched Me a Lot this episode. Are you trying to try to tell me something?
I'm just glad you're picking up now. I'm glad the keys. I'll leave. I can leave.
Yes. No, please don't. No, I just noticed that. I was like, I wonder if he's doing this on purpose or if he's just unconsciously doing it a lot. But the movie I saw is called Under the Silver Lake.
Whoa!
And Silver Lake, I guess, is a city. You maybe look it up. I think it's a city in Los Angeles County, like around there, because that's where it takes place. Because I'm pretty sure people mentioned Silver Lake.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's like a place. Yeah, so it's called Under the Silver Lake. It's a movie about this guy, and he's kind of just like he's just I don't want to say a piece of shit. But he's kind of just aimlessly going through his life. He's in his apartment. He's barely making his rent.
He has struggles. He's struggling with stuff.
Basically, because he doesn't really passion or whatever. But so he
has no meaning.
Yeah, he's just moving along. And then, but he's in love with this hot chick who lives like in his apartment complex.
Who is it?
It's an actress. I don't know what her name is, but I'm pretty sure I've seen her. So I'll put her name and what she's been in maybe here if I can find it and if I'm care enough and do that. But besides her, there's also this hot older lady who's like 50-something who's always topless and cares for her birds that she cares for outside. And he always looks at her and her giant swinging hanging tits, which is fucking awesome. And then
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but this other chick, she also lives there, and he's like fascinated with her. And he meets up with her, and he's like petting her dog, and they kind of hit it off. And she like invites him inside, and they're like hanging out, and they're watching shit. And then she's like, her roommates come home, like, okay, we'll hang out tomorrow afternoon. But then tomorrow afternoon comes, and her and her roommates are gone. Everything is packed up and fucking gone, and it becomes a mystery of what happened to this girl that he has fallen in love with.
So she's missing.
Yes,
but who knows?
What?
But who knows?
Yeah,
okay.
It becomes clear what happened, but then that only brings more questions. Like the more answers you get, the more questions there are.
Also, it goes deep. It's going in deep.
It goes fucking deep. It's it goes into the deep recesses of Hollywood, because it's Hollywood. That all kinds of shit going on.
It's dark.
It gets dark. And
I've seen Pink Flamingo.
Yeah. Well, it's that's just sick and demented. But that it gets dark. No, we do. Yeah, that was a great movie. We didn't get to the end where we saw her eating literal dog shit. She eats a real life a dog shits out a piece of shit on screen, and then Diane comes up and then eats it, and then actually gags while chewing and eating this piece of dog shit as the credits roll over Pink Flamingos.
Wow.
But that's just John Waters.
Now I'm really hungry.
Much worse things happen in general Hollywood. Surprisingly, that's not the worst thing to happen in Hollywood. Surprisingly,
that's like on the bottom of the list.
That's like that's nothing.
That's a normal day in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm sure that's happening right now somewhere on Hollywood Boulevard. But yeah, it goes deep into like it's happening right now into the inner layers of just like the inner workings, like Hollywood and the entertainment industry and how things get made, and the people who are behind them, producers and money, and then it becomes like people with the actual money. Like, where does the money come from? And, it's
the Jews.
It's this whole big thing, and like I said, it gets into the cabal and crazy shit. I don't want to spoil too much because it's a cool movie. I think you should see it. It's starring Andrew Garfield.
Oh, nice.
I like him.
Of
terrible Spider-Man fame.
No, you see, this is the thing. His Spider-Man movies aren't bad. It's just because we had too much nostalgia at the time for Tobey Maguire. We weren't over him yet. That's why people fuck this movie. But I've rewatched them, and it's a good movie. It's a good Spider-Man. like sure it's a different, because there's multiple there's multiverses now for everything, so
Oh yeah.
it's just a different, Spider-Man, but he's got the hardened character of the essence of Spider-Man.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
not at all present within the movie Under the Silver Lake, because yeah, he is a
because he doesn't have the suit.
yeah, he's pretty bumbling to say, but he is fucking on it. It is interesting. It gets into like puzzle solving, like cryptograms, like
Whoa.
literally playing music backwards to reveal hidden messages, and
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd
it's
be
so
into that.
fucking awesome. It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, so it is.
That's not bad.
It's a movie.
What was it called?
It's Under the Silver Lake.
Under the Silver Lake. I'm
Yeah.
gonna remember that.
Yeah, it gets very 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 cool, very interesting.
You ever see Andrew Garfield in Hacksaw Ridge?
No, I haven't seen Hacksaw Ridge, but I know it's a good war movie.
Oh my god, it is so good. Andrew Garfield plays the lead. He plays his like kind of because the movie goes throughout his whole life, like in the beginning, and then like as a kid, and then growing up around his dad who was a war vet, and then just living life, and then like having struggles with himself about hurting people because there was an incident that happened where he fought his brother when they were kids, and then like his brother like punched him like real hard in the mouth, and he falls to the ground, and he grabs a stone that's
Ooh,
there,
yep.
and he hits his brother on the head, and then his brother like passes out, and then his dad, they're all freaking out. So then he has this moment where he's like, I can't hurt anyone, and then before his dad beats him, because it's like 1937 or whatever.
Yeah, of course. What else is the dad gonna do?
That's what you have to do.
Yeah,
And
you gotta beat your kids.
he sees on the wall there's like this picture frame of like the commandments from the Bible, and like you just see him looking at it before, like his dad's in the background, like it's like slow motion. You're just looking at it. It's like a sin. Death is a sin. It says something like there, like, and then
Murder. Thou shalt not
Murder.
kill. It's like it's like
Yeah.
one of the first, like it's like one of the top 3 commandments. Like thou shalt not kill.
and that's burned into his head. So the whole movie goes throughout is him being like going to boot camp and trying to be like a pacifist, but he doesn't want to hurt anyone, and then he goes through struggles. A lot of people beating the shit out of him because of that.
I bet.
So
Yep.
it's but it's so beautiful because Hacksaw Ridge was a part in the war where there was like trenches of the Japanese had made in there, and then it's a good vantage point. So they were trying to conquer Hacksaw Ridge so they could win the war and push back that section that was going on. I think I'm somewhat historically kind of accurate there.
Well, no, yeah. That's a big thing in the World War II's trench warfare. You dig a fucking hole in line because they can't shoot into the hole. So you come up.
This ridge is.
Yeah,
and
then exactly. It's just like in Star Wars episode 3, when Obi-Wan says to Anakin, I have the high ground. It's like, yeah, you want the high ground because especially if you're shooting a gun, if you have a gun, you want to be pointing down.
Well, I mean, or in here. Where's my gun?
Or up, yeah.
Where's my gun?
It's fucking it's somewhere. We gotta look. Oh god, of course you gotta find the gun. Oh, is it over there?
Gotta have the gun.
Gotta have the gun there.
Always be strapped.
Always gotta have that thing on you. Let's put it right. Fuck this remote. That's been there the whole time, I guess. Gun is the only remote. You gotta change the channel. You gotta shoot the dial. I think that was a Simpsons bit. Or I think it was a Family Guy bit when Peter got a gun and he's like, I want to change the channel. And they shot and he missed it 3 times and he fucking shot the TV. Hilarious.
That's one way to turn it off.
Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge sounds like an also good movie.
Beautiful.
Back to the Occult. So yeah, the Occult of Hollywood. I finished reading that book I talked about a couple weeks ago called The Devil's Greatest Act.
Oh, nice.
Or Feat or whatever the fuck. And it was really interesting. And it ended with something you might be able to shed some light on. Maybe I can teach you a thing about. It was about
cults.
Or about the
life,
the rituals around brujeria and curanderos in the Mexican region.
Whoa.
Yeah, the white and the black magic. Yeah,
the witches.
Yeah, and what is it, Catemaco?
Honestly, I don't know anything.
Okay,
I'll be honest with you, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know because both your parents are from Mexico. So
they're witches.
Yeah, but they just might know because it was like really fucking well known. Like a lot of Mexican politicians and like sports athletes shit would go with the Catemaco because that's where like the main they call him the Brujo Mayor, like the mayor of the black magic.
Right,
so
right.
They have every year. Well, it was one guy for a long time because he was like the fucking best one. And they would come to him and they would get his like fucking blessings and shit, and they would go on and do great shit. And that's a crazy thing about Mexican history is a lot. It's like the feud between it's like and the use of like black magic, and it's like it's ideal in like just Mexican culture that like these are forces that exist in the world and they exist. So if you can have access to them, you should use them.
Well, belief is a strong thing in any culture, especially Mexican culture, since it's tied a lot to religion itself too.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. But it's fucking insane though, and people are just like, yeah, it's like if someone puts like a curse on you, and it's like it's not necessarily seen as a bad or evil thing. It's just they
blessed you.
They use this power that's available to them, and they use it against you. And it's like, well, if you know someone who can do something back, it's like, well, you can do that, and that's just something you can fucking do. And it also got into how the mother of like Guadalupe. What is it called? Fuck.
The Rosa de Guadalupe, the soap opera.
Oh yeah, no, but like it's like one of the saints, something.
It's I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
Yeah,
I'm not really religious.
Yeah,
I don't know,
and it was like after like the Spanish had conquered like the Aztecs in like in the main capital, and like there was one guy who was like going like up a fucking mountain, and like the Virgin like Mary came to him, and like he was like, yeah, you got to make a fucking holy site to me right fucking here. And he's like, how can I prove it? And then she's like, go fucking just let him know, talk to the guy. And he's like, well, I need proof. So then he went back up, and the Virgin Mary gave him like a like a shroud. She gave him like a shroud and like wrapped like a bouquet of like white like roses in it or something, or like petals, or like flowers like didn't grow there or some shit. And then so he took those back to the guy, and he's like, yeah, this is the proof, because that's what the guy wanted proof that he was speaking to the Virgin Mary to put a site there, and he brought it back. And like on the shroud, like all the petals fell away, and on the like shroud she gave him was like an image of like the Virgin de Guadalupe or whatever it became, because that was like that's what that saint became, something Guadalupe. I know.
Wow, you actually did teach me a lot of things I did not know.
Yeah, that was.
You had a podcast on this?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was it was fucking crazy. Yeah, there was the church was built right there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite interesting.
You said where was this on?
It was in the book.
It was in the book. It was in the book. Yes, of course.
And also talked about the Aztecs and them. Of course, we know the Aztecs really into cannibalism and human sacrifice.
Yeah, that was a big part of it.
Yeah. But boy, oh boy, did they love? Oh, they did a lot. They did a lot of human sacrifice. A lot of cannibalism, a lot of sacrifice. Oh, a lot of that.
It's for the Lord.
For their gods of for the what was he fucking called? For the like it was some kind of bird. It was like the hummingbird god, or the humming some fuck, I forgot what it was, but he was like a god of like death, and they would like kill people and like tie them down, like rip out their still beating hearts, like sacrificing
oh god
men, women, and children, keeping them in cages, fattening them up to serve them, pile like buildings literally made out of skulls, like they're counting like hundreds of thousands of skulls. It's crazy.
Hey, gotta get the population down somehow, right?
They fucking loved it. And then just reading the accounts, it's like how they had wars. It's like, this one Aztec civilization, they sent like 30,000 warriors. And it's like, they had 30,000 fucking people. And I guess it's hard for, I guess, me at least to comprehend, to fathom like a civilization, the Aztecs. Like, they had 60,000 warriors. It's like 60,000 people, not only being their civilization, but just the people fit to fight. It's like how many other, but they were a full blown civilization. So I guess it does make sense.
They're like nations at that point. You think about it, like everywhere, like even cities, like some cities have like there's like 20,000 people.
Yeah, the city we live in, I think, is like 70,000.
Yeah, and that's huge.
Like, but we live in the present. It's like, 70,000 people. It's like, we live in a city, so it's easy to think about. But it's like thinking about these ancient, they are ancient. I'm not gonna say ancient people. Ancient peoples having
we call them Mexicans.
But just having these giant sprawling civilizations, which is also because the Aztecs were terrifying and took no prisoners, and they
you've seen the weapons they have.
Conquer a lot of territories. Yeah, those like fucking
those clubs
like
with the spikes on the side.
Yeah, it's like obsidian, and that's
why. It doesn't
why
even cut; it tears into you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like a bat. It's like just a nail bat at that point.
Yep, and then tear you apart and season you up and eat you. It's great. Yeah, crazy. And also learn about like how the Spanish came out, and there was like apparently this time where which is somewhat relatively recent, where people were like trying to do like revisionist history on it, where they're like, no, the Aztecs, and they weren't all about human sacrifice and just trying to
most of it.
Yeah, but then it's like, we have these actual accounts from people who are literally there. We have this one fucking dude who is like, he was there before like Hernan Cortez came.
Damn.
And then he was part of Cortez's crew as they went up there, but he was there before Cortez came, and he was like, no, this is what was happening, and we got there, and then and then there was,
and we ate them. They
did. They were given food when they got to like the fucking Aztec temple or whatever the fuck, and then they were given food, and they ate it, and then they were like, they told us it was a spice with human blood, and we fucking spat it out on the ground. It's crazy.
Well, you're just giving back to the earth.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a time where the Spanish were being like they were let in this spot and they were like in a bathhouse or whatever, and they figured out like no one was like around or something. Then no, they were fed and, like for like the first 2 days everything was fine, but after that they weren't given any food and they were like not approached or anything. And then it was written by like that Spanish guy said there was like a plan to like attack all of them like secret while they had lulled them in. And then the
Whoa.
Spanish were like, "Oh fuck you guys!" And like the 300 or Spanish warriors killed like 6,000 of the Aztecs. So, or maybe not that many, but then
A
but
good
that happened.
amount.
Yeah, but that happened. But then revisionist history again. People closer that want to make the Aztecs and Native peoples at that time seem like less torturous and and tribal, I guess, in a sense than they were. We're like, no, the Spanish came and they came in and they wanted to murder all those people and just yeah. It's like, well,
it went both ways.
Based on nothing, based on vibes, based on vibe checks.
Hey, you guys cool?
Yeah, but I think that's all kind of debunked as we're now. Modern society has been like, yeah, no, they were cannibals. They ate people. They're pretty, aggressive in their interactions with other tribes and civilizations, even with themselves, given the sacrificial nature. There was a fucking there was when this guy he built a in the Aztec Empire. He built like a temple made for like sacrifice, like this one god, and he was like a festival of sacrifice with a line of people getting sacrificed that went on for miles. It was 3 whole days nonstop of sacrifices. And eventually, the nobles who were there of the Aztec civilization, they left after about 8 to 12 hours, because the stench of dead fucking decomposing bodies grew so great that all these miles of people waiting to get fucking killed. But the guy who built that, he was there the whole time. He watched every single sacrifice take place.
That probably does a number on your psyche.
Yeah, well, no, he was all for it. He was like, "Yep, I built this place. This is what I built it for." Praise be to Huitzilopochtli.
Commence the death.
Yep. And then the Spanish later, they found his ashes when they were like scrummaging through or like looking through the fucking
and they snorted
Aztec
it, right?
temples. Yeah. No, they probably like fucking threw it out. So like, fuck this guy. So, yeah, it was a whole big thing with the Spanish and the Aztecs. It was crazy shit happening.
And now look at us now. All Mexicans, there's everywhere, and there's multiples of us.
Aztecs, out of here.
No, actually, they're probably not. Maybe not, right?
No, I mean, maybe some. It's like, well, it's like Native American.
Not who still practice like their cultural beliefs.
But I
and
mean,
stuff,
but it's probably just like people who have like Native American like DNA in them and like blood. It's like through generation. They're probably still people who are related to people who passed down, because they all became Spanish and they took over, and then some cultures they interspersed, and there were a lot of Aztec or. Not Aztec, but civilizations like those. I don't know what the term Mesoamerican. That's what's called. A lot of other Mesoamerican civilizations that they did encounter along the way that they did bring in. So there are a lot of those tribes and stuff who are have their DNA flourished forth. And there's probably people related to them still around.
This is what I always feel about when it comes to history and learning historical facts. I'm so glad whenever I learn something new about, like, the Aztecs, whatever, Hitler. We've talked about Hitler today. But when it comes to learning,
Yeah, he was
especially about gruesome stuff and in a group, people, cultural, tribes, cities, whatever, I'm so glad that we did not live in that time.
Yep.
Because here's the thing. If I was around during knowing how I am as a person, if I was there back then, obviously, because maybe it would have been influenced by other things, so I would just get used to it. But like,
yeah,
I don't.
Not the greatest situation to be in.
Not the worst.
Yeah, no,
but,
not ideal. And that was taking place in like the 1500s. Yeah. That's America was like starting to get going. Meanwhile,
America wasn't even a thing then.
Well, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, so he eventually got,
Yeah.
Well, that was Columbus, and he settled in Spain. And then America wasn't. Yeah, so never mind about that. But yeah, 1500. That's when that shit was still happening. That's crazy.
Well, so that was the time, man. Because I could beat everyone in my family and enjoy myself.
Yeah, you could fuck a tavern wench and beat her to death afterwards, and then you'd have to pay like 20 shillings to the local town guard, and they'd be like, "All right, don't do it again."
Next.
Next.
Oh man,
crazy times.
Well, there's a lot of crazy times when we come together.
Right
we
now
have a
on
good
the beat.
time.
Oh yeah.
Fun
times all around.
You're having fun.
Oh yeah.
You're having fun.
You're having fun.
Now watch me touch his arm again.
Oh, he didn't. Ooh.
I teased you.
It'll happen one more time in this episode. You're not going to know when, but it'll happen then.
I teased you.
It's just a little bit of a tease.
You don't know when it's going to happen.
Nope, you don't.
Maybe I won't even grab your arm.
Maybe you won't. Maybe it'll just happen spontaneously. Maybe you'll slap it. Who knows what'll happen? It's unpredictable, just like the rise of our eventual robot overlords.
They're coming.
Yeah, those,
AI, it's already here.
Yeah,
Once we put them into robots and they start moving by themselves, it's all over.
yeah, those fucking clankers.
Those fucking clankers.
Yeah,
We can say it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a slur. That's a word of the summer. It's clankers. Those fucking clankers. Everyone's saying it, and it's the hip thing to say. We don't want these clankers around our daughters.
Especially not around our kids.
Yeah, no, we can't have the clanker influence.
Only at the restaurants where they deliver the food to you.
Not even
Because they
there.
don't talk.
If I see a clanker, it's on site.
You're gonna shoot them on sight.
I'm gonna do something to them, and they're not gonna like it, and they're a robot that is unfeeling, so they're not gonna be able to do shit about it.
What about all the lonely people who can't find someone, and then they get a robot AI sex bot? What about them? Is that bad?
Yeah,
We're
no-
taking that privilege away from them.
No, Elon Musk is specifically forwarding that movement with Annie, the Grok anime thing.
What?
You don't know that? Yeah, Grok has like a new anime thing called Annie, and it's like a goth anime girl with like blonde pigtails and like a black dress. You can get her like in like reddish lingerie, and she's like you can like talk to her, and she's like super flirty, and that could be like your girlfriend. Yeah.
How much is it? And where can I get it?
I have no idea, but you can find it somewhere through the Grok portal somewhere on Twitter. You can access Annie, I'm sure.
Because I've seen realistic sex dolls before, because I go on porn and then they're just advertised there, and I buy a
yeah.
few, but then I forget about it. But it's some of them look good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ever buy one, except that one time, but I do it.
You probably manufacture an AI cam girl that's giving like a one-on-one session.
Whoa, now that's desperate.
Yeah, just
That's
a little
desperate.
bit, But, yeah.
It's like-
You're gonna do what you're gonna do. If you got the spare time and money and the need to come, then you're gonna do what you got to do.
Well, sometimes I just think really hard and then I come. Like that's normal.
Damn, yeah, it takes a lot of work to be able to do that.
You can't do it.
I don't know. I've been trying to manually come or to come without use of my hands, but it's something I'm trying to get used to. Oh yeah, there's a stain. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. All right. Well,
Skill.
nice. You didn't even get hard. Just kind of shot out of there.
You see this talent? 97.
I think it's just pee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
don't
just
look. Don't look.
pee.
Don't look.
Oh. Okay. All right. It's fine. It'll eventually dry and it'll just look normal, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make an accident.
No,
It's
that's
just-
right. No, it'll be fine. It's what liquids do. They dry. It's fine. Yeah.
I feel embarrassed
Yeah,
now.
there you go.
It's
Yeah,
just-
just soak it in there. Yeah, nice and good. There we go. That'll be fine.
I feel awful.
Yeah, well, you should. You piss yourself in public, and you embarrass yourself a little bit, but it's fine.
This isn't public.
It's a little
it's
you know,
pubic.
we're live from Saturday night. No, we're not live.
We're ding 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 ding.
Whoa! It's
Seinfeld. I was trying- I don't
yeah,
know.
you went ding, and I was like, oh, are you gonna say some weird kind of slur here? I don't know.
No, let's hope not. No, that could be a slur. The whole thing that I just said.
It could be. Clankers could also be a slur for puppets.
Clankers. Well,
Yeah.
how so?
Because puppets are the main antagonists and also robotic enemies of the game Lies of P.
You're playing Lies of P?
I am. It's free on PlayStation Plus. Oh, Lies of P is free on PlayStation Plus. Oh, so many P's.
Lies of P is free on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, it's 3 P's. It's quite a few.
The PPP.
Yeah, yeah, PP. But it's it is a fun game. A lot of people thought when it came out, me included. It came out and people were like, it was that meme. It's like, Mom, I want Bloodborne, and Liza P was mom saying, we have Bloodborne at home.
Ha!
I mean, I can see it because of the Victorian aspect.
Yeah, the
of it,
very
or
frillic
whatever the fuck.
everything, of course.
But it's not. It's still Souls game because it's got the Souls formula. You have your stamina, your health, your weapon stats, you
It
have your
has the
bosses,
combat
and you
of-
have your bonfire. You level up, and it's a Souls formula, of course. But it's like
it's a good formula.
it's like every other like Souls S game. So they take their own spin on it, and it is a pretty good game.
How's
not-
the story?
The story's interesting so far. I've only just started it, kind of, so I don't know too much. But you are basically it doesn't tell you right off the bat. But it's like you're Pinocchio. Yeah, that's why it's the Lies of P. P is Pinocchio because your creator is Geppetto. Geppetto is the creator of all puppets, and puppets are like robot servants in this world. They're like crossing guards, like maids, and whatever the fuck. Like something happened, they all went crazy, and they killed everyone in this town of Krat. And so you awaken, you're your puppet, and you're awoken by like it's like just like the Pinocchio story. A little blue butterfly comes on you, and that's like the blue fairy, in Pinocchio.
has like the blue.
Yeah, you start with like a metal arm, and you can get different metal arms that do different shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like kind of like the Sekiro arm thing. Because the first one you get, well, the base one you have is like steel arm, you just punch. But the next one you get is like a rope. So you like grab enemies, you pull them close to you, and you
Oh,
hit
that's
them.
cool.
I haven't tried using it on a big enemy, but it probably does bring me close to them. But yeah, it does that. So you just bring them close and then smack them up. Yeah, and then you awaken. Then you get a little puppet called Gemini, which is Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy. So that's like your little.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
he's
see.
like your little guy. He like talks to you and like helps you through crunch, and he's like with you throughout your journey. And
That's
yeah.
a good idea for a game. That's pretty
It is-
good. That's
it-
clever.
It is pretty good. Oh yeah, I was gonna say fuck. I thought this earlier. I was gonna say we have South Korean Bloodborne at home because every single name in the intro credits, it's all Korean. So
Wow.
this is a Korean product, and it is fucking good.
So I should give it a shot then.
Yeah, you fucking should. It's a fun time. The stats are a little weird because I don't understand quite what they mean. Because there's like there's vigor and like endurance or whatever the fuck, and then there's one for weight, and it's like whatever, it makes sense for weight, but like the damaging stats are like fuck, I forget what they're called, but it doesn't really make sense what they are. It's like motorics, and then like
Motorics. Oh, I guess kind of because it's like
yeah, and that's the strength one, and then advanced. Advanced is like balanced, kinda, I think. And then there's like the second one, which I guess is dexterity based. And it tells you in the beginning, you get to pick between like three, like your main weapons in the beginning. There's three, and they each have a different class. And it's like, it tells you this one is heavily strength based, this one is like a mix of both, and this one's dex. So I guess that's what it makes out to be. But then you can like change weapon stats by putting different hilts on them. So it's like you have your weapons are built in two parts. There's the blade of it and the hilt of it.
Oh,
And
that's sick.
yeah, and the blade of it like determines the damage, like the effects, and the hilt determines like the way you attack with it. So like I started with the greatsword, and you have it on your back, whatever, and then you go like you swing and you start with a big stab, and then you do slashes.
Oh,
And then you're like
nice.
charge or two is like a big like X slash, But
That's
then
pretty cool.
I got the ability to change hilts on it. I changed it to the hilt of this like electric mace, and I put that hilt on it. So now I swing it like the mace. I swing it horizontal slashes.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
it gives you that mace moveset, but with the damage and effects of the sword, and it also changes the moves you get. So it's kind of like Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, where the weapons have like weapon arts.
Yeah.
Like the blade has one art, and the hilt has another. So I have the blade art, which is, and you need like to like charges of like this thing called
Key?
it's called Fable, because it's like Pinocchio's a fable, so it's
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So you have like 3 Fable gauges, and each different one of these arts needs different amounts of Fable. So the one for the big blade I have, it's 3 charges, but each one can be done separately. It's just like a big horizontal hit. So I can charge up 3 Fable into like 3, like I guess enhanced hits, and I guess one of the stats will increase the Fable damage. I'm not sure. It's like kind of like a magic stat, whatever. But then the blade hilt needs also 3 charges, but I can't do it until I have 3. So I have to charge up all 3. And it's like
Huh.
a big like leaping slash, and it's like it leaps towards me and does damage. So that's pretty fucking sick. So I'm rocking that now, and it's fucking awesome.
You're having a good time doing
I'm
it.
having a good time. Killed a few bosses so far. Killed my first human earlier this morning. He was a donkey man.
Well, already I really love the idea of like just around the characters in the story. I'm like, oh, this sounds pretty good.
And it looks big just because it's like a city, but it's kind of it's not small, but it's definitely contained.
It's compact.
Yeah, and there was like an area where I was like on like rooftops. I'm like, oh, there's shit down below. How am I gonna get down there? Oh, it's gonna be so big. But then when I found it, it's like, oh no, it's just this one U-shaped hallway. So it didn't. It's still shit, but it's like it didn't seem it didn't seem once I got to it as big as actually it wasn't as big as it seemed. So it's not too sprawling.
Well,
like
you
a
don't know
Dark
yet
Souls.
though. There could be more.
Maybe so, but if it keeps going on this kind of path that's going now, it's going to be it's kind of like the Undead Burg the Undead Settlement in Dark Souls 3, where you have those like 2 paths to go. And it's like I haven't even gotten like a 2 paths or like that yet, but it's pretty self-contained, so you're not gonna get too lost. You're not gonna be oh, where was this thing again? And
So it's not too open world then.
it's still the Dark Souls formula. We're going through like a mainly straight-ish line, but it's like
It's just not that big of a place.
yeah, it's decent size. I guess I would compare it to Bloodborne in its like path size, because like Dark Souls has, well, I mean, it's all
No,
kind
but
of different.
Bloodborne's huge though. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, in like terms of like immediate path, it's not like you don't have like tons of shit to either side. It's like fuck, I'm gonna go through here. And,
it's
like,
just one straight path. So
yeah, but there is some side shit where it like loops back around. It's like okay, this is here, and you're not gonna get too lost. So it's not Elden Ring in size, and
okay, but there's still a good amount of
Yeah.
exploration.
yeah, and it's got a sort of Sekiro style not really parry system, but blocking system where you can block, and it's like a Dark Souls block where you take a little bit of chip damage, and then or you can perfect block, and that's if you like block right before an enemy attacks you, and you only take stamina damage, no health damage, only your stamina goes down.
Oh, nice.
So that's the Sekiro there, and it also has a similar Bloodborne mechanic where if you take a hit, if you hit him back immediately, you'll gain that rally, you'll gain a little bit of health back.
Take a hit.
Yeah, but like in Bloodborne, when you take a hit and you hit an enemy back, you'll heal a little
Right,
bit.
right.
It's got that mechanic. But the perfect blocking though, there's a fucking crazy cool thing that you can do where if you perfect block like a normal enemy who's wielding a weapon,
okay,
you perfect block them, and then you do a regular R2 hit. It's got to be pretty quick but heavy. So you do perfect block and an R2 hit, and it'll break their weapon.
Like completely?
It'll break it in half. So if they attack you with a sword, you like perfect block, bitch, and then you fucking slice their sword in half. So they're just using like a sword hilt with like half the blade, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna come. Oh, it felt so great.
That's the big boy move right there, huh?
It feels good. And when I figured out you could pair when it told you, I was like, oh, okay, Sekiro, I'm good at Sekiro, this will be fine. But it's like it's Dark Souls like movement and like speed and like kind of long windups with the Sekiro timing.
You gotta time it,
so it's like, oh fuck. But then on like the last boss I just faced, I fucking locked in. I was like, oh, and then after like 3 or 4 tries, I fucking smashed his ass in, and it was a fun time. Thanks to that perfect parrying.
That's what it takes. That's all there is.
Yep. Enemies and boss do have certain mechanics where if you do enough damage, they'll like health bar like flash, like white, and if you do a fully charged R2, that's when they get in their like parry state, where it's like in Dark Souls, or
right.
like, and then you go into the spot and then you do the big move.
That's always been my biggest problem personal problem when it comes to like playing Sekiro. I was always having a hard time parrying. So, but getting that perfect block, you feel it out though, right? When it comes to certain enemies, for sure.
Sekiro is like people say like a rhythm game, because once you get good and you're good at parrying, there is like a definite rhythm where it's like da 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 slash, and you just go back in the rhythm, and if you get the rhythm real good. Huh. But this one, it's Dark Souls where it's sort of like and then you just gotta see it coming and just know.
And hope, yeah.
Yeah, so it's closer to Dark Souls, but it's a block, so there's no like parry window. It's as long as you
just block.
As long as you block like half a second, probably before the attack hits, you'll get it.
Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, then it'll be
the window's pretty open. I think it's a bigger window than the Sekiro perfect block, because
well, if that's the case, then I should be all right.
Yeah, but you don't even got to do that. There's no blocking though. I mean, there is blocking, but you're blocking with your weapon, and it is a pretty good block. I'm blocking with a greatsword too, so that also helps a bit with the damage negation. But
it's big.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a great sword.
I don't even know what the other weapons were. I think one was like a
cane gun.
Nah, it was like kind of like a rapier, but I think like a flashy kind of sword. And then I think the other one was like more just like regular long sword ish. Probably, but I wanted the fucking big boy sword.
Yeah, of course, I would get the big boy sword
because it looked cool. And apparently, Liza P was like shitty for strength builds. Like strength didn't used to be good because like people were going through like dexterity based things. That's what they thought it was like more based around. So strength weapons were really shitty.
Did like update it or something?
Yeah, after like multiple updates, they got like better and better. Now it's like even.
Now strength is good.
Yeah.
Oh, so I should definitely play now then.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
After my Dark Souls 2 run.
Oh yeah, it's a fun time. But there's also, you get some cool shit for getting it. I don't know if it's like DLC that's automatically included with the PlayStation Plus version, but you get like a cool like top hat, you get like green like Neo glasses and like cool outfits. But you also get a weapon called like an Eastern Glaive, and it's like the Black Knight, it's like the Black Knight Glaive, or what's it called? The Black Knight Halberd. It's kind of like that.
Yes, the halberd. Yeah,
it's basically just like a big halberd, and I have it, but I'm not using it because that seems a little. It's still level.
You don't want to be too flashy.
It's still level 0, so the damage is like close to the normal weapon, but like the combo, it's like a big sweeping, And
that sounds cool though.
Yeah, but it seems a bit too crazy for. So I'll keep it in sword. Maybe I'll use it like later on, but for now, I'm just looking at it.
Maybe on your new game plus run.
Maybe, but it also doesn't have a hilt. It's one weapon. You can't change the hilt. It's just
its thing. That kind of.
But that just means because it is broken. So it's like if you could change it, it'd be too broken.
Yeah, that's fair. If they keep it one piece, they're like, this is too good.
Yeah. It's so cool that that mechanic. They're changing hilts on weapons. So I have 3 weapons.
That's an interesting mechanic.
I have 3 weapons, which 3 blades and 3 hilts. So each of those can interchange, and it changes. The way it hits. Like, oh fuck, I didn't even think about. Yeah, like putting like the greatsword hilt, because I got like a police baton, and it's just like bonk. You just bonk with it. But if I put like the greatsword hilt on it, I'll do a fucking stab and fucking.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I might have to.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, interesting shit. Yeah, it's fun.
Make sure you just don't shoot anyone.
Yeah, No. No.
That's wrong.
Unless they're a puppet, a dirty fucking stinking puppet, and I can kick their ass.
Or a clanker.
Or you're a fucking clanker, piece of shit.
That's
Yeah,
the
fun
hard
times.
R we can say.
It is. Yeah, hard on the clank. They are not my clankers. They are clankers through and through. Dirty fucking clankers.
Man, clanker, please.
Clank up, please. It's when you look up something on Google and the AI gives you some bullshit. Clank up, please.
Ah,
Fun times. Fun times laughing at AI.
we always have fun times when we're together. Like
Oh, yeah.
ever since we were younger. You know, like I remember one time we I don't remember this clip, but I remember exactly. I can't remember. It was from my house, and we walked there. No, I think it was definitely your house.
When you got Dragon Quest or whatever? For
Yeah,
your DS?
yeah.
It was from here.
We
I remember
walked
that.
from here all the way to a GameStop that's like what 2-3 miles away. No, more than that,
It's
right?
like a mile and a half. It's not that far.
It seemed pretty far.
Like
well,
driving, it takes 5 minutes to get there.
yeah, but maybe at that time walking, maybe. Well, I also remember. I think it was during the summer, so it was kind of hot. But
We went like the evening, afternoons, probably like 5-ish. I remember when we were leaving, the sun was going behind this mountain we got. So it was.
oh yeah,
you know,
I remember
not
we
too
crossed
bad.
through a parking lot. The parking lot.
Yeah, and they crossed that little desert spot right there. Yep, I remember it fondly. I forget what
You
was
didn't
it.
get anything that
No,
day,
was
did
it
you?
Dragon Ball Heroes?
No, it was
Dragon
it was
Quest
it
Heroes?
was Dragon Quest 7, Fragments of the Forgotten Past. It was the
Oh, okay,
remake
yeah.
of the PS1 one.
Oh, geez, nice.
It was beautiful.
Hell yeah.
I almost beat it. I went all the way to the very end, but then I had to or maybe I actually did go or a little further. I'm very close to the end, but I have to collect mini medals, and that was the problem. I
Oh.
was going back trying to. But you have to get them for this last page in the book that you need for something. But
That's shitty.
yeah,
It's like Wind Waker fucking Triforce pieces.
Yeah,
You know about
kind of.
that? Yeah,
That's so annoying.
Yep.
But it's still fun. Because Wind Waker's on the Switch 2 now.
it certainly
On
is.
the GameCube emulator that they have.
Oh
there.
yeah, I forgot there's a GameCube emulator. Yeah, have there been updates to that? Well, I don't have a Switch 2, so I don't get to see what new games get updated to it. Or what? No, that was on the original list. It was like Luigi's Mansion and that.
Yeah, I believe so.
Probably a couple other things.
But I've talked about it before. The only time, I'm gonna get a Switch 2, but only when the remake of Pokemon Black and White come out on it. That's when I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it.
So it's next to get
It should be.
or
But I've been hearing rumors about Gen 10. Like they're going to be more the better designs for Pokemon now. They're going to go back to like how they used to do them or something.
or maybe
like
a mystery dungeon, new remake or new mystery dungeon game. Because I haven't done one of those in a fucking while since like the DS.
That. No, they
like the
kind of done
3DS.
one. The
Oh,
Red
no,
Rescue Team. and
Yeah,
the
that was remake. Yeah, on the Switch
Dungeon.
one.
I have
Yeah.
that. I only play a little bit of it. I never played too much. I
Yeah.
should actually probably get back. I'm
It's an
pretty sure.
interesting. It's a fun spin on the Pokemon formula. It's
good. It brings back the nostalgia I had from when I would play Mystery Dungeon of Darkness.
Darkest Ages of Darkness. I don't know. There was a
something
few
like
of them,
that.
Yeah.
There was that one, then there was that blue, and there was one. This is the Legends of Sky.
Yeah, I heard that one was bad. I heard that one's like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I played Explorers of Darkness. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I still have it. I've never gotten rid of that game. I should probably replay that. So
It's fun if you like going through dungeons because it does kind of get if you're not really into like the story, which is all right, or it has one of those stories.
The story's good.
Where it's like you beat the game, but there's more after it. It's like
there's a lot more after.
It's interesting, but you got to really like going through dungeons. It's like you got a floor 1 and then floor 2, and it's like
Well, I like the RPG system. That you level up, you have moves on your Pokemon, and you switch them out. Because you play the Pokemon. So
that is the best part about it. You play as the Pokemon. You get the big group of fucking Pokemon falling behind you, and they're all doing crazy shit. Yeah, it is a fun time if you're into it. I don't think it would be something if I was playing it. I don't think it'd be something I'd play like for like hours on end. I'd probably play it for like a couple hours, like do a few missions, whatever. Maybe go through one
it does
long
get really
dungeon.
repetitive.
Okay,
That's the
done for now.
problem. It's just because when we were younger, we had so much time. We're like, oh, this is
Exactly.
great. I'll do it. I don't care. And now you try to go back, and it's like, fuck. Like when I play, I'm like,
So where's my big titty anime waifus?
big titty? Where's my fast forward speed?
Where's my anime Hitler?
It's a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, reliving, thinking about the old days. Not living in the past, just thinking about
Yeah,
it.
just thinking about it. No, you can't go back to the
You
past.
can't go back to the past. Time
Unless-
moves forward.
Unless you're Samurai Jack. Then,
He did it.
Then you get flung back to the past. You got to find your way back to the present.
But then he got with that cool hot chick.
Actually, he went to the future. And he's got to go back to the past. Back to the past,
Right.
Samurai Jack.
But then he made it back with her, I think. So that's a
Yeah,
win.
and then she fucking did something in like the new season that came out like a few years ago. I forget. It was good though.
Something happened. I don't
I
know.
remember watching it. I forget what happened, but I do remember a couple parts about it.
He does finally go home though, and that's what wins. That's what matters most.
Oh yeah.
He makes it home and he's happy. He's like Captain America. He made it home.
Yeah. And Gendy Tartakovsky, who made that, that's the guy who made the movie we were talking about, Fixed, where the dog gets fixed, the animated movie. It was Gendy Tartakovsky.
Oh, I see. Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's not playing in like any theaters near here. I haven't looked
No,
up
I
too
highly
hard,
doubt it.
but
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to
That's a
fucking
fair.
see it.
Maybe L.A. You'd find it somewhere there.
Maybe,
but
probably.
That's kind of niche itself,
Yeah.
so they do.
Hopefully,
You know.
hopefully it'll come to streaming soonish.
Hopefully, I come.
Yeah, hopefully I come stream soonish. I've been holding back this whole time. I got a bust.
I do have to pee though. That's my.
All right.
That's my thing. But I always have to pee. What's different?
Yeah, true. Pee is endlessly flowing.
You know, I could get a
through the body.
refill. Might as well just
Yeah, just,
top you off.
Top
It's-
right. Yeah, just give us both a little bit of piss. No, give you some nourishment from that golden eye core. Good shit.
It's a good movie, Goldeneye.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Sean Connery.
I haven't seen any of the James Bond movies.
You haven't? Oh,
Yeah.
they're great.
What's the one where he like sits in the chair and the guy gets like the rope and he like swings it up into his balls?
Oh, that was the guy after Sean Connery, I think. I can't remember his name, but
All right, I just know that's the thing that happens. He sits in a chair and his like balls are and like fucking hits him. That seems crazy.
hey man, it's torture. You got to get it out of him.
I the first time I learned about that scene was from Epic Movie. There's a part where it's oh no, it's from Meet the Spartans, and Leonidas is going through his trials. He's sitting there, and it's like the guy who's like, "You're testing me, Agent Bond," and I guess the guy in the movie has like a big mole because in Meet the Spartans, the guy's like mole starts like bleeding because it's like fucking whatever. And he's like, he does the same thing, but he covers his balls with like dog food, and then a dog comes like bites his nuts.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my introduction to that scene from James Bond.
Hey, that's a good. You either go in and you accept it, because if you go in and you don't accept it, it's not going to be a good time.
Yeah, it won't be a good time.
You have to embrace it.
Gotta embrace the good time.
Embrace the ball jumping.
Embrace those sweet balls. But since you got to pee, why don't we wrap this episode up and get right into the musical recommendations?
I'll give you a good music recommendation.
Do it.
I got
Give
a
it to
music
me.
recommendation for you. It's from my same boy that I recommended last week, but it's a different song of his. Remember, because last week I had talked about good old Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Yeah.
And I am bringing a different song to you that really shows off his beautiful, like deep, beautiful, buttery, sexy man voice.
Yeah. His big, beautiful, deep butt.
Well, I mean, he probably had a big butt.
He seemed like maybe had a big, thick, honking butt.
He's and this song is "Dark as a Dungeon." It's very beautiful. It's just a song talking about like working. It's another working song, like just trying to break out and be like a good man. It's beautiful though. You got to get out of the dungeon. It's dark.
Yeah, it sounds like the drudgery of like working like a 9 to 5 like office job. That's the proverbial dungeon. You're down there, and yeah, it does get dark if you start to lose sight of what else is around you, and you're lost in that rut.
I've been in an old country song mood lately. Old country songs. That's what I've been getting into lately.
They're good. There's a lot of good ones.
I know.
Especially Marty Robbins. He's got his is like a trail. It's like his album is called Gunslinger like songs and trail ballads. It's like it's all like story based, which is interesting. It's a different style of country.
Hey, who doesn't like telling a story?
Oh yeah, it's good stories indeed.
We tell stories through music. That's what the purpose of music is.
That's
See how
the
almost touch
purpose.
arm again? We're coming back to it.
That's the purpose of art. Speaking of art, my musical recommendation is a song from Lies of P, because in the game you can find records, and if you listen to them, it increases your humanity, your capital H humanity.
Brings you closer to home.
Yeah, or makes you close to a real boy. Because throughout the game you get moments where it's like, your gears are reacting, and it's like when things happen. So I listened to like a full song, and it's like your gears react. So it's like, listening to music makes you human because you're taking that in as an art. Because robots can't,
they can't feel.
Exactly. They can't feel emotions, these fucking puppets. But to take something in and feel it and recognize an emotion attached to it and try to apply it to yourself, that is human. And so is lying, which is another part of the game. You lie to people and do things.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. But it's good. But in this instance, it's good if you lie. You want to lie. It increases your humanity. It makes your humanity nose bigger, not your real nose.
But I want my nose to be bigger.
Well, then you can get some plastic surgery.
But I can't afford it.
Well, then bash your nose, and then you get the cartilage to grow back, and then just keep doing it until it grows bigger and bigger from the resulting wounds.
Will you do it for me?
Yeah. Nah, maybe later. Yeah, there's a lady I brought. She was like asked for like child, and I brought her like a.
And then you punched her.
I brought her a puppet, and she was like, "Oh, my baby, isn't it so great?" And I could either be like, "Yeah, your baby's beautiful," or "No, that's a puppet." and this is of course my first run, so it's like, oh well, I'm gonna do like the human run,
Be
I
nice,
guess. So it's like,
yeah.
yeah, no, your baby's cool, and then she gave me like a cool thing. But the song is called "Feel." It's the first. I'm pretty sure it's the first song I got, but it might be the first in the game. It's called "Feel." It's a nice light lyrical with female vocalists. It's a good song about I was kind of waiting for it to pass because it's almost 4 minute song. It was like 3 minutes 55 seconds.
That's a good
I had
length.
to sit, I don't know if I had to listen to the whole thing, but I did just to make sure I got the most humanity possible from it. But yeah, it was a good song. Nice sort of melancholy, makes you feel, makes you feel something, and makes you want to feel something, which makes the feeling you're feeling even more impactful because you want to feel it.
And that's been the lesson of this whole episode. Feelings.
Feelings,
Emotions.
they can get hurt, they can get damaged, but sometimes you got to get over it and deal with the true feelings inside.
And sometimes talking to a friend is all you need to feel something.
I'll cheers to that. If you have a friend, why don't you give this video a like?
Why don't you give this podcast and channel a sub too? If we deserve it, we make you feel something.
Yeah, and leave us a comment telling us the last topic of the conversation you had with a friend, whether it was about
Personal.
personal
Romantic?
conversation. Yeah, what you have for dinner, what you want to do with each other, what you did to that hooker in your basement that you both tied up a few weekends ago. Maybe you're in some dark shit together. I don't know, but
Just go into full detail. That's what we want. Like if you got to write an essay, 4 pages, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like stories.
And if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine too. Just give us a story.
Put your address
whatever
down.
you want. Give us your address though, so we can give you proper credit. We can put you on our mailing list, so you can get our in-person subscriptions and ads whenever we have them.
We got stickers.
Yeah, we got a couple stickers. I'll come between a couple pieces of paper and I'll send that to you. That'll be pretty sticky.
That's a sticker everybody wants.
Yeah, and if you want it, you'll subscribe, and then watch watch this video and that video and subscribe.
Please.
Do those things.
Now I gotta go before I'm about to Baja Blast.
I'm about to Baja blast in this bitch's face.